We're watching Patty Wagstaff right now, and I will bet just the over and under on how many loops she's done. It's already been about 25,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know how she's not getting dizzy and, losing her breakfast and lunch by now. But
We've been talking a lot about that, haven't we?
And just the birds flying by her, too.
Right.
You can't keep up with who's the plane and who's the bird.
It's true, because if you're watching that, it's easy to get locked in if you're a little ways away, that type of thing. And one thing they have to worry about, especially the Thunderbirds, is bird strikes. You've seen that with airliners, but
I've
they
always
also
wondered what happens if they do hit a bird. You don't have windshield wipers
No,
on
you
those.
don't. It could be in the intake and the engine. It can cause an issue, but usually they do a pretty good job with their site surveys, making sure they're not low enough to get into that. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that. This is so much fun, Jennifer, because it reminds me of the old days. I lived right off the flight line at Keesler when the Thunderbirds used to come.
Right.
You saw everybody on the railroad tracks watching.
Yeah, they were kind of laying on their cars, just looking up. You said you used to do that back in the day.
Yes, and dodging trains and that kind of thing. But yeah, it was coming right at you, and that's what's really cool here. There's really not a bad spot all along the beach to watch either Patty here. You look at that, you already see the crowds out there. There's been a lot of heavy traffic this morning to come out and watch. And, hey, if you miss it today, you can always come out tomorrow and check it out.
And, I'm jealous of the people out on those boats, too, being able to watch it. That's fun, too.
It is, and that's a great time out there as well, because you get a different aspect, and sometimes they're not too far from flying right over your heads. That's happened before. Sometimes they get as low as 100 feet off the ground.
Wow.
So you've seen Patty here cheat death many times, and I'm still impressed with her. I talked to one of the flight issue people, and they were saying she is a Hall of Famer when it comes to flying.
I mean,
and
pretty evident what she's doing out there.
it is, and we'll come back with some more from the beach here as Thunder Over the Sound 2023 continues. You're watching WLOX.